Life as an artist does require quite a bit of travel from time to time and living a bit of a nomadic lifestyle. And as a musician and fiber artist, that's why I'm constantly attracted back to the art of crochet because it's really portable and easy to take with you and create while you're on the go. With that being said, there are some items that are perfect to make and take with you while you're traveling to make your time more convenient, as well as to personalize and customize everything that you need. So in this video, I will share 25 crochet patterns that are perfect to make before you go traveling or that you can gift to your travel-loving friends. And I'll be breaking all of these patterns up into 4 different categories: items to help you be cozy at the airport, luggage, beach destination, and digital nomad. And as always, the links to all of these patterns will be on my blog post, and you can find that linked in the description box below. Now first, I'll share some patterns to help you to be cozy at the airport. And first, you could make your own travel pillow like this one by Heart Hook Home. They used Red Heart Amore yarn for this pattern because it's really soft, and I love the little button detail they added to this piece to help secure it to your luggage while you're on the move. And this is simple to make because it's just made in the round and then stuffed with polyfill. But this would be a fun one to also use scrap yarns or scrap fabrics for and make it into a nice little upcycle project. You could also make something to keep you warm and cozy, and I personally believe that shawls are basically an excuse to wear blankets in public. So you could also make a shawl blanket like this Friendship Pocket Wrap by Mary Purdy. It measures 60 inches in length by 20 inches in width, and the special stitches that it uses are the single crochet in the 3rd loop, the star stitch, and the crossed double crochet stitch. To create it, you make 2 pockets, then the body, border edge, and tassels. And there's also instructions on how to extend the length of the shawl if you like, which you might like if you are using it as a blanket. Or stay nice and warm and work the simple crochet socks by Brianna K Designs. This design is worked from the toe up, and it gives the benefit of trying on the sock as you go to make adjustments as needed, allowing for the best fit. So it's custom made to fit your foot, and the special stitches needed to create this are the split single crochet, or also known as the waistcoat stitch. And this one's great because it has some special tips in there on how to measure each part of your foot and leg so that you can custom design the sock to fit you and make it the length that you like. Some slippers would be nice and cozy, like these slippers by Crochet Dreams. I like how this design has a knit-like look. It uses a special stitch called the half double crochet slip stitch. To make these, you make a rectangle panel, then fold them and sew them together. And I like how this design features a little button accent piece. And this one also includes a video tutorial on how to fold it and sew it, which is helpful. And it also is for sizes women, US 5 to 10. Filter out the light and take a nap with an eye mask like this cute Sweet Dreams mask by Love Crafts. This one measures 16.5 centimeters or 6.5 inches wide by 7 centimeters or 2 3/4 inches deep, and just uses the basic stitches to create. You just create the body and then the straps, and you can also sew an elastic on the wrong side of this mask to give it a nice snug fit to fit your face. And now I'll share some items to decorate your luggage with and to travel and carry around with you. You can make a little pouch to carry your passport, like this passport pouch by Church Mouse Yarns. I really love the raffia yarn they used for this design. It gives it a nice earthy look, and I also like the button detail on this one. This is a paid pattern, and it also would make a great gift to give to someone who loves to travel. It's nice and flat, so it would pack easily, as well as it's just nice to just throw on and put some essentials into while you're on the go. It's always nice to have extra protection for your passport, so I also loved this passport cover by Lena Gobelina. I love the lacy details on this one. And although it does look really detailed, it's pretty easy and beginner friendly, using only basic stitches. This pattern also includes illustrations and photos to help with each step along the way. Staying hydrated is important while on the go, so it's great to make a water bottle holder like this one by Sarah Maker. It's always a great idea to get a reusable water bottle because you can not only prevent wasting plastic, but you can also fill it up whenever you see a filtered water bottle station and avoid buying overpriced plastic bottles. This pattern shares how to adjust the pattern if you have a thinner or wider bottle, and it also uses basic stitches as well as the single crochet increase and slip stitch into the back loop only decrease stitches. And for this one, the base is created in continuous spiral rounds and the sides are made in the round with slip stitches. You could also make a little tag to identify your luggage with, like this luggage tag by Jada and Stitches. This one uses basic stitches and has a YouTube video, which is very helpful. This is a great one to be able to tell your luggage apart from the rest. And I also like how they use scrap yarns for this project. And this is a perfect one to customize and make it yours. It would also be nice to have a crossbody bag. I like this pattern by Cab Crochet. They use the Lion brand for the home cording yarn since it's nice and sturdy yet also smooth with barely any stretch, which is a great choice for a piece like this. It also has great stitch definition and no holes in this piece as you work. And I love the button strap and zipper addition to this as well. It makes it look nice and polished. This piece measures 8.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches deep and uses basic stitches to make. You just work both panels, then a pocket panel and the sides and the zipper, and then add a strap with the buckle. And there are plenty of pictures to help along with making this one, so it's really great. Carry your makeup in style and crochet a makeup bag like this one by Hobby. This one pictured measures 23 by 14 centimeters or 9 by 5.5 inches, and it uses basic stitches to create. So it's simple to make and there are pictures, and basically you work it in the round, building up both of the sides of the bag at the same time with single crochet rows and long single crochet rows until it's the desired height. Then you finish it off with a round of slip stitches and sew in the zipper. And this one also has a really helpful tutorial on how to sew in the zipper. There's nothing like being able to stand and crochet, especially when you're traveling around. And here's a really helpful bag to make by Pookie Doodle. This piece uses basic stitches, so it's beginner friendly. And to create it, you work the handles, then work the body in the round and finish off the bottom. And this one has lots of pictures and a YouTube video to help along with the written pattern, which is great. And now I'll share some pieces that are perfect to make and take with you if you're going to a beachy destination. First, you can make a bucket hat like this pattern by me. I used 8/8 cotton rainbow yarn to make it, and it keeps your head nice and cool since it's made of cotton. And to make it, I worked 5 granny squares and then seamed them together and then worked a few rounds at the bottom to finish it off. This one is a beginner-friendly piece and quick and easy to whip up in about 2 hours or so. And there's a full YouTube video tutorial, which you can find in the card above. Crochet something to pop your sunnies into, like the Solana sunglass case by Days Crochet and Knit. I love how this pattern uses something they called the woven twill stitch. And other special stitches used are the half double spike and an invisible join as well. The case measures 18 by 9.5 centimeters or 7 by 3.75 inches and is made in the round in one piece. Then it's folded and joined to complete it. And there are a lot of pictures as well as a helpful video YouTube tutorial. Make a glasses chain to keep track of your sunglasses while wearing them, like this fancy strawberry blossom glasses chain by High Level Bandanas. To make these, you create the strap, then add the strawberries and blossoms, and then attach some eyeglass chain ends. And this one would be a perfect one to use up yarn scraps on because it doesn't really require that much yarn to make. Keep track of your keys and make a crochet wristlet like this pattern by Banana Moon Studio. It includes 3 different patterns, and the special stitches that are used are the star stitch and linked double treble. There are also instructions on how to add fabric to your piece and then finish it off with adding a metal keyring. And I really liked how polished this piece looked, especially with the fabric backing. And I'd imagine that this one would make a really nice gift for loved ones. You could also make a large beach bag to carry all of your essentials. And I really love this Evil Eye Greek inspired design by Handy Little Me. This piece measures 20.5 inches in diameter and the handles are 9.5 inches. This one is really sturdy and takes about a day and 3 hours and 30 minutes to create, according to Handy Little Me. And to create it, you make the round panels, then the body, and then the side panels, and attach the bag handles. And it uses basic stitches to make, so it's beginner friendly. It's always nice to have a market mesh bag to throw items into that you might purchase along the way. And here is a mesh bag pattern by Delia Creates. The finished size is 14 inches tall by 17 inches wide, and the handles are 12 inches in height. This design uses basic stitches to make, but it also does take jute yarn to make it, which makes it a bit rougher on the hands, and bandages or fingerless gloves can also be used here to prevent rope burn. To create it, you make the bottom, then the body, and then the straps, and there are a lot of pictures and a video tutorial to help. And although the jute yarn can be a bit difficult to work with, I definitely think it's worth it. It really makes the bag nice and sturdy, and I really love the look of this design. It could also be nice to have a cover up to wear over your swimwear. I really like this beach dress by Mermaid Cat Designs. It has a 70s inspired boho design, which I love, and the pattern includes sizes small to extra large. This pattern is definitely a bit more intermediate, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. It can be a bit difficult to come by a really nice quality made beach cover up, so why not make your own, right? And lastly, for beach destination patterns, you can make your own beach hat like this pattern by Jenny and Teddy. I love the way the shell stitch is used here and how they use the raffia yarn to create it. To create it, you make the top and then the sides and the brim all in the round, and it seems pretty beginner friendly and quick to make. This pattern also has a YouTube tutorial to go along with it, and I know I personally have had a bit of raffia yarn in my stash for a while and I've been wondering what to do with it, so maybe I'll make a hat like this one. Now I'll share some patterns that are perfect to make if you're a digital nomad or if you just travel with a lot of technology like I know I do. First, you can make a nice camera strap. Here's a really cool ruler strap by Molly Mills. It's made using the tapestry method by the row back and forth, and so it is a bit more of an intermediate pattern. The completed size is 110 centimeters by 5 centimeters, and this one also includes a grid-based symbol chart, which is really helpful. Make a little cozy for your AirPods or headphones like this one by Little World of Whimsy. To create this little mini tote, it's made from the bottom up and is crocheted in continuous spiral rounds. Then you make the little handles, and the finished size is 3 inches or 8 centimeters tall by 2 inches or 5.5 centimeters wide. It's pretty simple and beginner friendly to make, so this one would be perfect to make while you're on the go or while you're watching a show since it's quite repetitive. If your cords are constantly tangling, a great thing to make would be some cable organizers like these leaf sprout cable organizers by Zero Crafts. They're so simple and quick and easy to make, and there's a YouTube tutorial for them as well. It's beginner friendly and only takes about 20 minutes to make, and these would also make a great gift for the plant lover in your life. It also would make a great scrap yarn project because it requires so little yarn to make. While you're running around, it's nice to carry very little, so a phone case like this one by Spotted Horse Design is great to keep your hands free. I love this design, but there's also 3 other designs featured on their website. The size is 6 inches in length by 3.75 inches in width, so it'll be perfect to fit an iPhone 13 or 14 Pro Max, but they've also used it for their iPhone 8 as it gives room for chapstick or cash as well. It uses the tapestry method, so it's more of an intermediate level pattern. And there's also a convenient grid chart for this one, which is nice when you're doing the tapestry method. You can also make a sleeve for your laptop like this one by Maria Olson. This pattern also shares how to custom fit your piece to your device by measuring the circumference of the width and the depth, and has a short tutorial on how to work the Tunisian crochet in the round. And the great thing about this pattern is that you can customize it to fit any device that you'd like. So it's great for your phone or a tablet or anything you'd like to put in there. Well, what did you think of my 25 crochet patterns for travelers? Let me know in the comments below and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And also don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications to join me on Tuesdays and occasionally on Saturdays for more crochet inspo, tutorials, and fiber art vlogs. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you in the next one.